Just moments ago, millions of people around the world mysteriously vanished, leaving only piles of clothes and personal belongings. Most of them were children. Anna couldn't believe her eyes as her brother disappeared into thin air in her arms. She was stunned. At the same time, an out-of-control car crashed into the mall. Anna rushed to check, only to find there was no driver in the car. However, this wasn't just happening on the ground. Even planes in the sky were not spared. A female passenger screamed in panic after discovering her son had vanished. Captain Tony sensed something was terribly wrong when he saw many passengers reduced to piles of clothes. He immediately rushed to the cockpit, only to find the co-pilot was gone. Tony quickly returned to his seat to stabilize the plane, but chaos erupted in the cabin. Emotional parents blamed the airline and stormed into the cockpit demanding answers. Seeing this, Tony instructed passengers to return to their seats, but they refused to comply. In response, Tony deliberately lowered the cabin pressure, forcing them to return. When Tony tried to contact air traffic control, there was no response on the radio. After engaging autopilot, Tony went to the cabin to calm the passengers. He knew no matter what had happened, the top priority was to land the plane safely. After returning to the cockpit, with no contact from air traffic control, Tony decided to head back to New York. But as soon as he adjusted the course, an alarm sounded in the cockpit. Another plane was heading straight toward them. Tony immediately grabbed the radio to call the other plane, demanding an emergency avoidance. But there was no one in the other plane's cockpit.